Goofy and Pluto were conjoined twins born in the bathroom at a Disneyland hospital. Eventually, they were separated, but Pluto never learned how to walk or talk upright. Goofy was goofy. Only one knew about this, that rat, Mickey Mouse.
Wow.
That rat, Mickey Mouse.
I love that.
It's great.
It's a good one.
You ever think about that?
No.
Goofy and Pluto, they're both dogs.
I have heard the theory, like, why is, they're both dogs and why does one talk and walk and
Yeah.
But I haven't heard that song.
Now we have an answer.
specifically.
Now we have an answer.
Okay.
Welcome back to What the Podcast. I'm Ryan.
I'm John.
Together we are
Ryan and John.
on the couch as always. Keratofoya.
Goofy was goofy.
That's my favorite part.
Stupid.
Love it.
Stupid.
Joining us this week, Andy the Scope Scopeman is out.
Oh shoot, wrong one.
Oh,
That's what I'm looking for. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
we've got back for 1 week only. Previous producer of the show, longtime friend of the show, and that rat Mickey Mouse, Olivia Tafoya.
She's back.
Back.
Way too loud. Sorry.
Can you even hear me?
Yeah, talking
we
to the
can hear
mic
you. We can
maybe.
hear
You guys
you.
are already turning me down. I've been on here for 2 minutes. You're already turning me down.
Typical.
All right, you're up
Classic.
now, I think.
Classic.
Olivia, give us the
John
long and
Ryan.
short. Where you been? Where are you
Yeah.
going?
What have you been up to?
I moved.
Okay.
I work at Trader Joe's now.
Okay.
Classic.
Let's get some applause for that one.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
we turned
brave.
it down, but
You're so brave.
thank you.
That's it.
All right.
Life is good. I see a lot of celebrities at work.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up, but obviously maybe you don't want to say who you've seen.
No,
right,
say
because I
it.
have a lot on the line. if
Let it
I say
rip.
These people.
I guess you don't, but I don't
have
know.
Nothing.
Okay.
No, it's actually.
You don't have
gonna
to
make me
say
look
like,
cooler
oh,
if I say 'em.
I've seen this person multiple times, as if to say they hang out there a lot.
My favorite is like, especially on Tuesdays. Sometimes it'll line up to where you like Ryan will just go, Olivia just saw blank and blank
Yeah,
at
yeah,
Trader
yeah.
Joe's, and we're like, yeah, we're like so excited, and it's so random.
It
but
is kind of fun.
Awesome.
It's like
They're
so
big stars
weird.
for me. That's why I'm so excited about it because
Who
Right,
is
it's
your-
like not a
who
big
is-
deal for me.
Who,
No.
who do you think is the biggest star you've seen, and then who's your favorite?
we can bleep it out if you don't want to.
Oh, you don't have. Sorry, I thought you were joking.
I would love to say.
say
Brent,
it. Let it rip.
This is gonna make me look so much cooler on the podcast, so I don't care. Okay.
You have a list?
She has
Yeah, I
a
have a
list.
list.
No way.
It's a bingo card.
Awesome.
I honestly haven't seen anyone like A-list. Well, it depends. In some circles, yes. I would say like for me they're A-list, but for other people, like not everybody knows them.
Sure.
Okay, so I would say the big. Okay, I'll name a couple of the big ones that I've seen. I
Please.
saw Charlie Day from Always Sunny.
So good.
Amazing.
Him and his wife.
Woo.
That and they come in a lot. So like I saw
Did he
them
marry up? You think is his wife?
He married the waitress.
Mary Elizabeth
Oh,
Ellis.
that's right. That's right. That's right.
Queen.
Then
She's
yes.
also on New Girl. She plays
The New Girl.
Caroline. Wow, I looked
Yes.
directly into the light just now.
Okay, that rings,
Yeah.
resonates with me. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So I see them. They came in the other morning. Okay, so I had seen his wife. I'd seen Mary Elizabeth Ellis once, and she like was wearing this big hat. So I was like, oh, she's like trying to hide. Like maybe she's playing it cool.
Yeah.
That was the first time I saw her. But then the other two times I've seen her, she just like walks in. They're just like talking to people, and like it's like so normal. Like
Yeah,
it's so bizarre. But
that is pretty bizarre.
I was working a morning shift and they came into my line and I rang them up and I was
Dang.
so nervous. And I was like, I'd rather die than be like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with you guys. Like, you're so great. Like,
Oh, really?
I keep telling her she has to like network with these people, like
Never
ringing
in
them
my
up and
life.
be like, "Oh, this reminds me of the time. It reminds me of the script I wrote.
yeah, Ryan keeps saying I should bring up a script I'm writing.
Oh, this interaction reminds me of a script I wrote.
It's so horrible.
So
Yeah,
good.
I never say like, oh my gosh, I love you guys. Like, because even though I want to say all those things, like,
Sure.
I know it's never going to come out the way I want. So it's
No,
better to
of
just
course
like not address it.
Yeah,
Dang.
I've only run into like a few celebrities in my lifetime, and
Yeah.
every single time I'm like, I can't say anything.
No.
Like, and I thought I'd be like cool with like going
Yeah,
up to them
I
and being
do.
like,
Yeah, yeah.
hey, blah blah. Like
I have
just
no fear.
freeze. I can't.
I've done it multiple
I can't.
times.
That is so true.
Really?
Tara's
So
Yes.
who
completely
I would go-
relentless.
Recently, the National, the band, the National,
Cool. I'll look
went
them
up to them, immediately said I was big fans of them, got a selfie.
The craziest moment for me, we were in New York and we saw Jonathan Groff.
Oh,
And Kara fronted him
wow.
up and was
Is
like,
he in Glee?
Mwah.
he's in, no.
Is he the
Yes?
teacher in Glee?
He's freaking Kristoff.
He's
in
Kristoff.
Frozen.
He's
He's
the guy-
Spring Awakening.
Spring Awakening.
He's King George
He's
in
King George.
Hamilton.
That's
You're thinking Matthew Morrison.
Yeah, no,
oh,
we didn't
God.
see Matthew Morrison.
That's such a
he in
good
Glee?
response.
Wait a
That's
minute.
my response
Talk about the teacher.
to any celebrity.
Is he in
Somebody-
Glee?
I saw The Rock. I'm like, is he in Glee?
Is he in Glee?
Dwayne Johnson.
Is that Jane Lynch? Wait, you're talking about Jane Lynch?
I wish
Jane
I
Lynch.
wish I could.
Oh,
see
sorry.
it.
You're talking about Jay Lynch.
Oh, the
I
coach
want to
of
say
Glee.
I'm so glad that you're back, even from one episode, because, like, we always catch each other when somebody says something crazy, and I look right at you, and we both go, it's the best.
It's always something out of
That's
pocket.
by the way, shadiest shit you've ever said
I
on
know,
the show.
I'm sorry,
When
I'm
somebody on the
It's
show
us
says
thing.
something crazy,
I'm sorry.
we look at
I'm
each other,
sorry.
right,
I'm
Olivia?
sorry.
Sorry, and we have this like connection.
Yeah.
We're just it's called friends.
It's not our fault.
That's
that we have this
crazy.
connection.
That's crazy that you think that you
I'm
have that
sorry.
connection.
I just was saying. I just love it. I wanted to just say that
Yeah.
moment.
No, you
it's
know what? I love it
By the
too.
way, we do it all the time when you're on the show. It's not just
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
It's all the time. You say crazy shit all
It's
the time.
been going on for years.
Yeah.
man.
Anyways.
Years.
I feel like the biggest star that you've seen that John would appreciate is Mike Schur. You saw
Oh
Mike
my
Schur.
god, that was crazy. Okay, Mike Schur created The Office, Parks
Oh.
and Rec, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, A Good Place. Like the
Oh,
list
good, wow.
is crazy. Space Force. That
You know
Space
that
Force. I love Space Force.
LOL.
I
he's
watched
the
it.
guy that plays Dwight's
Mose.
brother, right?
He plays Mose.
Awesome.
Do you know that
came
guy's the
to my
creator of
life.
The Office?
I didn't know that.
Yes, he was a writer with.
Awesome.
I forget what the other
Ricky
guy's name.
Gervais, didn't he?
Awkward.
Ricky Gervais, right?
Hold for applause.
No, not the British one.
Oh
Right,
no,
nah.
but it wasn't. Ricky Gervais was a part of the American one.
No, that's The Office in it.
Oh, okay. All right. God, thank you. Thank
The
you.
Office in it.
Yes,
so good.
in Office.
How do you
in
even
it.
say office?
You just said it.
Office.
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 Office
It's
in
not
it.
that deep.
It's not that deep.
Office.
Office.
Wait. How do people in London say that?
It just didn't sound right.
How do you guys say
Office.
that? Office. I don't know.
Office.
So good.
In it.
No, yeah, he came through my line. He was buying. He got 2 of these like snowman plant things,
Awesome.
and he was getting a gift card
Mm.
and the peanut butter filled pretzels.
Trader Joe's gift card. That
Awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, he got a gift card for $25.
I hope I'm
What?
getting one
I'm
for
like, I don't know
Christmas.
why.
Man, what?
I hope
So wait, he comes
a
through
Trader
my
Joe's
line.
employee gets me one for Christmas.
Ooh, that would
Yeah,
be
no,
cool.
that's not happening.
Okay.
you don't get a discount on gift cards. That would
No.
be just
Sure you
stealing
do.
money
Why
would I
from-
do that?
money-
Sure you
So
do.
me paying you cash, like
Awesome.
all my money is Trader
Could
Joe's
you
bucks.
imagine? You
Yeah.
get like 15, whatever, 30%
Yeah,
off of gift
a lot of
cards. You're
gift
just
cards.
buying gift cards to make money. Awesome.
Oh, whoa, that's
actually a
crazy.
really good
Right?
Wonder if you
idea,
can do
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
I don't know. You should ask.
Yeah, I'll do that. No, I'll give you high price items that I got at a discount
Awesome.
to return for the full price.
Oh, that's the way to do it.
Perfect.
That's perfect.
But you-
Except no,
Let's
they
talk
would-
have
about
the
this.
receipt.
Let's talk
you'd
about
have-
this.
You don't always have to have the receipt.
Oh,
No,
okay.
they're so lax in there. They're like, okay, yeah, get one
Yeah,
off the
I got
shelf.
one
I
off
don't
Who's
care.
returning anything to Trader Joe's, by the way?
Tanya.
Yeah,
Wait,
my mom.
all the
Really?
time.
My mom,
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, pretty frequently.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, drag her.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. That's cool.
Yeah, go ahead, John.
Trader Joe's has good stuff. I mean, I feel like I don't only has good stuff. I've never
I
had
agree.
anything from Trader Joe's that was like, meh. You know, it's always like
Eh.
bomb snacks. I mean, but I don't go there all the time.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, yeah. Depending on what you get.
You're such a politician, man.
What's the best thing? What's the best snack right now on the shelves?
Okay, for Christmas we've gotten a lot of treaties. I really like you guys had these. I
Jingle
had
jangle?
you guys try, not
no,
Jingle
the
Jangle.
peppermint pretzels.
We have
Oh.
jingle.
Yes. It's thin. Okay, it's a thin pretzel, like
Uh-huh.
you know those ones you can get from Costco, like super thin.
Yeah.
Covered in white chocolate, which I don't normally like.
I love white
with
chocolate.
Peppermint, like crushed peppermint on it. So good.
I don't think it's white
Awesome.
chocolate. I think it's yogurt. I think they're
A
yogurt
yogurt.
coated.
It
I'll have
kind
to
of.
try 'em.
It's reminiscent of
Because
a
they're the same
yogurt
as the
pretzel.
yogurt
Chocolate.
pretzels.
Should we have,
So I
a,
think
should
it's
we have a
yogurt.
snack party like the week before we have the cocktail party and bring
Yeah.
your favorite Christmas snack?
100%.
Yes.
Why not?
Snack party.
Wait, let me look at my list. There's more
on the
people.
same day.
Yeah.
Seems like a hat on a hat.
We could.
We got to give full effort towards the snacks.
I need my
and
palate
then
cleansed when I do the cocktail
We
party.
can.
you know?
John can only focus on one thing. at a time,
That's
so
true. It's called ADD.
Okay, I have more people to tell you about.
Go ahead.
Let it rip.
This was like one of my first. I might have told you the story already. I don't know. This was one of my first days working, so I knew where nothing was in the store. Like I was like brand new. I was training with this other girl, and
I have heard the story, but it's okay. Keep telling it.
okay, I wasn't sure if I told John.
When was the last time you saw John?
Years. It's been years.
It's been years. Did you know that was that button?
I know my buttons.
That's pretty good.
But I was stalking lettuce, and this guy comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, do you know where the chicken dumplings are?" I turn. It's Buster from Arrested Development.
Whoa.
Tony Hale.
I was like, oh my God. And at this point, I didn't know where the chicken dumplings were. I was like, I have no clue. But I go, yeah, I can show you. It's right over here. So I walk him to the frozen aisle. I'm scanning. Like, my eyes are moving. My head's on a swivel. Like, I have no
Where are
idea
they?
where
Where are
to
they?
look. I found what I thought were chicken dumplings. And I was like, oh, here you go. They're right here. And he was like, oh, okay, thank you.
But
Not what he was
They were
looking for?
Not what he was looking for.
Not what he was
I
looking
know
for.
what he was looking for now. So
Like, hey,
if he
buddy,
comes in again.
just look. Just look.
No.
Okay.
No.
Maybe
Yes.
use your eyes.
He's gonna
Don't
avoid
look.
you.
He goes,
He's gonna be like,
"Hey."
that girl knows
She does
doesn't
not
know
know
where
what she's
anything
doing.
is here.
Hey, Trader Joe's. and
Trader
Chili's.
Stalking
Joe's.
lettuce
Okay,
anywhere.
people who ask where things are in Trader Joe's
In any
are
store.
just lazy. No,
Yeah,
because Trader Joe's
yeah.
is
It's
small.
Yeah.
every day.
It's
True.
small. Find it yourself.
Find it.
Well, I don't know about that.
There's like 3 aisles in that place. Frozen aisle.
It's smaller.
Bread.
And if you go somewhere and you see that it's out,
Wine.
don't ask if there's more in the back because there's not.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow. Bold statements.
Is there actually? This is a good time. Let's ask the worker.
Okay.
Is there more stuff in the back?
Always. There's like always more stuff. Literally,
Conspiracy.
That's crazy.
We are writing the sounds today.
I'm loving
You know
this house.
you know what's
My
a
bread
trick
and
of the
butter.
trade when it's really crazy in the store and someone asks for something and they're like, "Can you please check in the back?" Some people just go stand behind the door.
Heck yeah.
I've
That's
seen
what I
those
do.
TikToks.
Don't look, and then come back out and they're like, "Sorry."
Sorry.
and
Is that what
no.
you do at
Oh,
the
I'm so
church?
sorry.
Yeah.
They're
Me?
like,
Oh,
is
yeah.
Jesus here? You're like, let me go check. Not here. Oh no, he's here.
Wafers, do you
Yeah,
have
come
one?
on in.
Literally, the church is like making things appear out of thin air. Usually, I'm always like finding it the last second. It's awful.
Yeah, people are feral though. Like actually, after going through Thanksgiving at Trader Joe's, I'm like, I never want to speak to people again. Like
Dang.
literally, this is the story I think about a lot. This woman came the night before Thanksgiving. Like it's literally hours until Thanksgiving is going to begin. And she comes up to me and goes, "Do you guys have any more gravy?" And someone told me earlier that we were sold out. So I go, "No, I'm sorry. Like we're sold out." She goes, "Already?" I'm like, if it's not sold out now, when do you think we're close on Thanksgiving? When do you think we're gonna sell out? Like
Already?
Easter? What are you anticipating? Come to find out, we had plenty of gravy.
Got her.
She didn't deserve
We're
it though.
not sold out. No.
You don't even work
No.
there. You hardly work
I'm
there.
like, girl, you waited until 7 p.m. the night before Thanksgiving,
That's like looking
Yeah.
for flowers on Valentine's Day. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like,
or a lover.
Trees on Arbor Day.
It's
or a
too
lover.
late. It's too.
I think you have a better chance of
Damn
finding a lover
late.
on Valentine's Day than you do flowers.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. People are crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I have more people.
Oh, go ahead.
Apparently, this is just a name drop because I haven't seen her yet, but apparently Miley Cyrus comes into our store.
What?
So waiting for the day that happens.
What do you? Oh, you won't say anything. But
She's
Sarah, what
th-
would you
she's
say to
there
Miley
today.
Cyrus?
I would say nothing.
What would I say to Miley
If you
Cyrus?
saw her in
Miley.
Trader Joe's.
If I was
Big
working
fan.
or if I was
Please
just
stop.
shopping?
That's horrible.
You, I guess just
Let's say-
shopping, 'cause you
let's say
wouldn't be
shopping,
working
'cause you
at
don't work
Trader
there.
Joe's, yeah.
If I was shopping, I would
Uh-huh.
probably just go up to her and be like, "Hey, Miley, I'm Kara. I'm a really big fan of yours. Just wanted to say hi."
This
and then
is
you
so
leave.
awesome.
That's it.
Awesome.
Yeah, you always introduce yourself.
Awesome.
Hi, Miley.
Hi, Miley.
Hi, Miley.
Hi, Miley.
That's what I did to
No,
Maya.
but-
I love
that's
the
what I
it's
did
Kara,
to
like
freaking-
your
Okay.
close friends. Like,
That's
it's
what I did
Kara.
to Maya Mitchell.
It's me,
in,
Kara.
Freaking. What was
Not,
it?
I'm
Not
a huge
FedEx.
fan.
At the
or-
Kinko's, yeah.
I'm really sorry
Kinko's.
about this, but I'm a huge fan. It's, hey, Miley, I'm Kara.
It's got to be in
Yeah.
hushed tones, dude. At the
so
Trader Joe's, you can't out her like that.
She's
Yeah.
already outed.
Can't be like Miley.
She's probably already been
You
You have to
outed.
be like, okay, here's how
Hannah
I'll do
Montana.
it.
Hey, Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
John, prepare your what you're gonna say because I'm
Okay.
gonna say mine.
Yeah.
Miss Cyrus, I just want to say.
Oh God.
I'm a huge fan.
Are you whispering in her ear?
No, this is her ear. Miss, I just want to say, I'm a huge fan.
She goes, you can take my wallet. It's in,
when-
it's in my purse.
When I was 11, you were my childhood crush.
Oh my god.
That's it?
I'd say that in your ear.
Confession?
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Big fan of Hannah
Okay,
Montana.
I'd
Go
go.
ahead, John.
I'd go really apologetic out the gate. So I'd go.
So sorry.
You can't,
Hey-
John. You can't apologize
hey,
for
Hannah.
life, man.
Miss Montana.
Sorry.
But I'd say, hey, Miley, I'm so sorry. I don't want to bother you. I'm a huge fan.
You,
But
you
I wanna
are
say
bothering
I just
me.
want to say I love your work.
I
Everything you
love
did,
that
everything you
word.
did on
I
Disney
love
Channel.
your work.
I love your work. I just gotta say, I loved when you
No,
saved
all
those
you
turtles
do with
in that
celebrities
movie.
is you say, I just wanted to say hi.
I just want to say,
You wanna get a
hey,
picture?
Normally,
what's up?
it depends on the situation.
Depends
for a
on the
picture.
situation.
If she's shopping in Trader Joe's, picture, nah.
Hell no.
If she's walking on the street like
That you're
Jonathan
right.
Groff was,
Yes.
picture.
Get the picture.
I know this is hard for us to imagine, but imagine you're a celebrity. How would you want to be approached?
That's what I always ask
Because I always
myself.
feel like I wouldn't want to be bothered, especially if
all.
I'm like at a store.
I would
want
want
to.
to. I would
At
want to
all.
hear my name somewhere so I can
God.
turn around.
Say my name. Say my name.
The tapping,
No.
tapping on the shoulder.
Oh,
I've
that's
done that to
creepy.
people
Hate
before,
that.
not
Ugh.
celebrities,
Hate.
like friends or like just people I know, and they'll get scared. Be like,
Yeah, I
Dude,
can't
never
do the,
tap.
the.
Don't do the
It's
tap.
got to be like you have to make yourself really
you have to say
known.
their
Loud.
name so they
Excuse
turn.
me.
Not even
Hi.
excuse me, because it could be somebody else they're talking
Excuse
Miss
me.
Montana.
Ma'am,
Ma'am.
tug on her
Ma'am.
shirt.
Scoo me.
Excuse me.
Scoo me.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Miss Montana, I'm a big fan of yours.
I just want to say I freaking love you.
Can I please get a picture for you?
Really quick, I loved you as Hannah Montana.
Can I post you on my Snapchat?
You got you too.
Can you?
Yeah, I
introduce
don't
me to
know.
Billy Way?
Because
Narcissist.
Yeah.
You want to hear your name, and I get that.
of course,
I'm the
but
same
like
way.
also I've been recognized for like not famous, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, hey, oh, you
Oh
know,
my God, you work at the church.
I've seen you from church, or
Yeah.
and that makes my blood curdle.
It makes
I'm
me
like,
so
this makes
uncomfortable.
me want to just like go be disappeared,
Yeah.
He disappeared.
Be disappeared.
like be suddenly somewhere else.
I want to vanish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
immediately.
you know, or when somebody's like, "Hey, I remember you from high school." You're like, "I don't remember you, but hi, how are you?"
So I had an interaction the other day. Sure, this is so awful.
Go
It's
ahead.
worse than anything else. Some like, probably 40s, 50-year-old man came up to me at church and was like, "I understand your son. My son went with you to Hume. I was a counselor
sure.
at Chatham Mountain." And I was like, I could not remember. The kid was with him.
No.
I could not
Oh.
remember
No.
his name for the life
No.
of me. And
Hey, dude.
he's like, "Hey, what's up, John?" And I'm like, "Hey,
Hey.
man."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, like you got.
and at the end, it wasn't until like 30 minutes later that I was like, "Oh, I remembered his name," and I so badly wanted to be like,
hey, I remember you.
because
Now.
he was like at an event, so he was there, and I felt like my interaction was so awkward.
You should have just said, "Hey." At first, I couldn't remember. you at
Initially,
all.
couldn't place you.
Now I remember your first name at least.
What's so terrible is I literally did that
No.
recently.
Ryan.
I did that recently. It's so bad. We were at this thing and we were like recording music for Taylor Peckham. We were like going to sing.
Name drop.
Hold for
No,
That's
tell the other
exactly how I feel. Exactly how I feel. Wah, wah.
Uh,
But I saw this person that was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Hi," and she was like, "She's like, I can't believe you're here right now," and I was like, "Me neither." Like we're both here, and I ended up placing her like she was a church person, but I was just like, I hate that situation where I'm
That's
like,
why I think Kara's onto something by going, "Hi, I'm Kara."
that is so true.
True
Actually,
celebrity is so
lead
awesome.
with your name. Hi, sorry, Kara.
Remember,
Big fan of you.
I saw someone that I haven't seen in like 15 years, and I walk up to them and they go, "Kara."
Okay, but you remembered who they were though.
No, well,
Yep,
I
yep,
remember
Eventually.
their
You went up
face.
to them, you didn't know their name?
No, I didn't. Well, because Annie was talking.
Oh,
It
okay.
ended up being a weird connection. It ended up
I thought
being
you're like,
Jordan's
I know that
freaking
person, but I
cousin.
don't know her name. Let me go up to her.
She ended up being
No,
Jordan's
Hey.
cousin.
She fronted up Kara and was like,
No,
"Do you remember
well,
me,
I went
bitch?"
up to Annie because I was going to introduce myself to this girl with a baby. So I was like,
Got it.
"Hi," and she looks at me. She goes, "Kara," and I go, "What's your name?" I straight up went,
oh
"What's
my
your name?"
God.
What is your name?
She went,
Crazy
"Ashlyn,"
move.
and I went,
Oh.
"Bull."
Wait, what?
Just blast
I
her
mean,
on the
Okay,
podcast.
how did that get received though? Like, was she like awkward after that?
I guess that I mean
Well,
it
there's a
kind of
big age
diffuses
gap.
it because why would we pretend like we know people we don't recognize?
because sometimes it's like you should know them. It's not that you like. It's
It's not like a
that you
family
haven't
member.
had-
It ended up being a person Kara hasn't seen in like 15 years.
Okay, but what if it's like someone that you literally were like in school with?
But they wouldn't be like, Kara, remember me?
Like, go behind her. Kara.
Hi, excuse me, Miss
this
Tafoya.
is Kara's here. Hi, Kara. I just want to say,
Mrs.
big
Tafoya.
fan of you. I haven't seen you in 15 years.
This was someone who like I knew who they were, but they were so much younger than me that I never was with. They were just like a kid in
They
theater.
were relevant. They were
Yeah.
relevant.
I
So-
just wish I was on the other side of that sometimes. Like me being like, hey, and then being like, I don't know
I
who
was gonna
you
tell
are.
you,
Oh, God.
even worse.
Go ahead.
I was at the church staff party this
Awesome.
last week,
I'm
and
scared.
My brother is like heavily involved in the church too, David, and so
Name
we're
drop.
we're at the staff, like we're at the table, and one of the guys starts calling me David, like in front
yeah.
of Jordan,
So good.
in front of everybody, and everybody knows he's wrong, but like nobody
No one
says
would.
No.
anything.
Why
He
would
holds,
you?
and he kept using the name, and I was like, dude, why are you using the name? Just like drop it. Like we've already established we know each other, you know. But he kept going like, David, isn't this crazy? And he kept talking about all this stuff, and then finally halfway through the dinner, he realized that he had his name wrong, and he goes, I'm so sorry. I've been calling you David this whole time. I know your name's John. Like I know you're John.
But what sucks
And I
is
was like,
you let him be an asshole for that whole time.
What
you didn't go. Actually, it's John.
Well, what would you do?
Yeah, I would not say a word.
yeah, it's Ryan actually. Because
No,
this
you
is
would
so
not. No,
awful.
you would not.
It's
No, you would not.
on the repeat. I would if it was one time because this happened also to me recently.
Oh, really?
Somebody's like, "Hey, Tyler, how you doing?"
Awesome.
And I was like,
Yep.
"Good, man." But then, yeah, the name never came back up. It wasn't like, "Well, Tyler, you crazy Tyler." It was like, if that happened, I'd be like, "Actually,
Okay, let's
I
just
think
say
it's
it keeps
better-
happening though. You're not going to be like, hey, by the way, my name's Ryan. Because
Yeah.
then it's like, I'm
Awesome.
making you feel bad. I'm correcting you.
I felt like in that moment I thought it was weird that he corrected himself because I feel like if he had just started calling me John, we would have never addressed it. And
no
it would
way,
have been fine.
no
That's a
way."
crazy move too, though.
What
That's a
sucks-
crazy
He goes,
move.
"John."
What sucks the
How
most
are you,
is when
John?
it's like a
crazy,
family
John.
member
Uh-huh.
or somebody else's like old family
I
member.
can't tell you how many questions, how many
Who-
conversations
who
I've
do
had
that?
as Bobby. Like I never told him, and they just like the whole time they're like, "Are you still directing?" And I'm like,
Oh, not only they called you the wrong name, they made
Yeah.
you Bobby.
"Yeah, no, 100%."
Bobby now.
And I didn't, and I just wrote the whole thing out, and I was like, "Mhm."
Yep.
They're like, "How's teaching?" You're
I
like,
was like,
"Good."
Good, yeah. And then like some people realize later, and they'll come back up, you know, if we're at a social event, and be like,
Yeah.
"I'm really sorry.
You're not
I thought
Bobby."
you were Bobby." And I was
That's
like,
hilarious.
My response, and I told this guy at the set dinner, I'm like, "Listen, I get it I used to get it all the time,
Yeah.
like, and I'm used to it. And I told him like, it's no big deal. Like, you can call me David or what. This is no
Yeah.
big deal. And that was how I handled it.
Damn.
Yeah, whatever.
Were you ever Bobby's brother?
Oh, I lived as Bobby's
Yeah,
brother for a
damn.
whole decade.
I think we met you as Bobby's brother.
yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
definitely
true.
did.
That's right. You were.
I was very rarely David. I was more David's brother in high school because I used to hang out with all his friends a lot. But you know,
Well, also Bobby didn't go to Santana.
yeah. But then when when
John's a
obviously-
hard one to mess up though. Like, how do you forget John?
I don't know.
What?
It's crazy.
John.
It's a very common name.
Dude's
That's
name's
the
John.
most- I'm sorry. No offense.
Name number one.
The most basic male
I'm
name.
That's what I'm saying. So
no
like,
offense.
There's like 4 of them in the Bible.
it's not. Yeah. So it's not like,
Good
oh, like,
reference, by the way.
Thank you,
Thank
thank
what was
you.
that? Oh, it's coming
Shout
to
out to my
me.
Christian audience.
Nice.
The good book. 1 billion copies sold.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, no, not that one. You're so brave.
1 billion copies.
Well, that brings up a great topic, which is the room.
Yeah.
The room we're in right
Oh,
now.
that's right. 43 minutes in. we
Merry
finally-
Christmas!
Support us on Patreon to make it happen.
Yes.
Hey.
Guys, we don't just, roll up to the dollar store and pay out of pocket for this
Is
stuff.
that
No.
really what this was?
It all
No.
comes from
Cat and Michael, thank you.
big shout out to our Patreon supporters
Cat and Michael, mom and dad.
and Texas Roadhouse.
Oh yeah, true. Okay, wait. There was one person that I didn't get to mention.
Oh my God. Go
ahead.
ahead.
Remember
Let
how
her
we were
rip.
talking about Hannah Montana?
Yeah.
Remember
yeah.
Hannah's older brother,
What was his name?
Jason Earl, the actor?
Ah,
He
yes.
comes in
Yeah.
all the time.
Really?
I
Hey.
love him. Yeah.
Has he been in anything since?
No.
No.
You want to hear a crazy
already,
fact
like,
I
30.
learned
Living in
recently?
LA?
Dude, okay. You know when that show started, right? What was that, 15 years ago?
2007, I think.
Oh wow.
Maybe 2008.
I'll find
Pull
out.
that one
You?
out.
I'll find out.
Homie, when they started that show, that dude was 30 years old.
He was 30.
He was a 30-year-old man
looks like
playing
he's 12.
Miley Stewart's like 17-year-old brother
No,
or something.
no. They
are you talking about?
never say. We watched the first episode. They never say his age.
That's true.
And they literally say maybe your brother will
2006.
finally, maybe your brother will finally move out. So
But
it's saying
It's
that
still- okay.
he could be 21.
I was under the impression that maybe he was
A teenager,
19,
yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
like a college-age student.
Because
30.
it says Miley was 13 when the show
Yep.
Homie's running around these days. He's probably like 45.
Yeah, literally.
started. Wow.
Yeah.
So think about that,
Jason
John.
Earls. Let's see how old he is now. That's a good question.
I think he's
46.
Yeah.
46?
Yeah.
Thank you. There you go.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is shocking.
That is crazy.
Let's see how Robbie Ray is doing. Billy Ray Cyrus.
Jeez.
Ugh.
Robbie Ray.
Robbie
He's
Ray.
remarried.
Robbie
Billy Ray is 62. I'm on the page. So anybody else want to?
Wait, quick question.
Okay.
is Dolly Parton actually related to them, or
She's
are they
their
just tight?
godmother.
No, I
On
don't
God
think
for
they're-
real,
So
or
she's
in
not
the
like
show?
a grandma.
No,
No.
she's not related. She's her godmother.
Okay, because that whole thing, like,
It's just
Billy Ray was a
Billy
big
Ray,
country star, yeah.
country people know
okay,
each
okay,
other.
okay. Did she play a grandma on the show?
Yes, she played the aunt, I think.
She
The
played.
lines got blurry for me
The lines got blurry.
The lines always
because
get
it's
blurry.
like they are a family in real life, but some of the members aren't actually their family.
That's why I didn't understand why they didn't just call her Miley Cyrus on the show. Why
Miley
would they call her
Stewart.
Miley Stewart? Why would they call him
Because
Robbie
it's so
Ray?
separate.
Because
Just call him Billy Ray Cyrus.
No, because she wanted her own thing. She didn't want to
Hey,
be.
So, like,
by the way,
semantics?
It's like
then
already
don't
so
put
close.
your
Also-
dad,
also,
Billy Ray Cyrus,
her
on the
name
show.
isn't
Or your first
Miley
name.
in real life. Actually,
Go ahead.
What?
It's Destiny.
That is true, actually. I know
Wait,
that
what?
to be true.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
She
Then
changed
why
her
would she
name.
go by? Okay, so what? So
Your
she
whole
actually
world's
gets
shattering?
called Miley or no?
She grew up with a nickname Miley, and then she started being called Smiley Miley, and she was like, I really like Miley, so she just started going by Miley.
What
But
the?
her name is Destiny Ray. I'm pretty sure.
That is such a cooler
Yep,
name.
goddaughter.
Yeah.
Destiny Ray. That is kind of cool.
Like that's like a rock star name.
Destiny.
Destiny,
Destiny.
Ray.
Wow.
Instead of Miley.
Miley.
That's crazy.
It's a lot to take
Well,
in.
Yeah,
Well,
just
speaking
just
of-
take a minute.
The
Yeah, no,
country.
no, he needs some
I'm gonna take a
TikTok time.
beat.
Give him some space. Go
You
ahead.
know,
yeah, yeah.
just
Swipe
looking
through.
at-
Keep swiping
I was
through.
looking at the deets.
He needs a
Gosh,
fidget. He needs a
slow down,
fidget.
man.
Let it rip, Kara.
We know what happened in the country.
Oh, go ahead.
The Virginian country.
Keep going.
Oh, okay.
It came out last night.
The way you intro things is so
The
awesome.
Virginian
The
country.
Virginian country.
What are you talking about?
The suburbs of Virginia.
Arlington.
You know. Virginia's like country, right?
Someone needs to explain
Like,
exactly
let
what's
it
going
rip,
on.
please.
Go ahead.
Last
The
night,
hell?
a YouTuber who
Oh,
was
okay.
renting a house
Got it. Got it.
Sometimes it's hard to tell.
It was
had a search warrant out for him. I don't know why. If somebody wants
Tax
to look
evasion.
out, something
I
about a
guess.
search
Talk
warrant.
about this thing we have no
I don't know.
knowledge about.
But picture it in your head, this big brick house in Virginia, 2 stories,
She's a brick.
big.
God.
I do love this
Ow.
transition. A house exploded.
I didn't say that yet.
Picture
The
house.
country. No, no, no. Speaking of the country,
Speaking of country,
Virginia country.
The
Virginia.
country.
there was a search warrant. While these police are going in to search the warrant, warrant the search.
What
The search has been warranted.
Let it happen.
Okay.
He shoots off a flare gun, I guess,
Awesome.
into a gas main line main, and the whole house explodes.
I'll
A
just
brick
read. I'll
house
just. I'll just
explodes.
read the news article. Okay. I'll just read the news article.
No, let this happen.
3
please.
dead after home explodes in
3 dead.
Indiana.
What? It said Virginia.
Brian's reading a different article.
You are reading a different article.
Oh my god, you guys! This is literally the source of toxic news.
What?
cycle.
I'll
fake
read
news.
about it. It says from
Wait.
August of 2022.
Oh my, what an
Virginia.
idiot.
Let's just
Virginia.
move on. Let's
House
just move
explodes
on.
in Virginia.
Let's not talk about it.
That's the big thing in the news that Annie wanted us to say.
The only-
so.
the-
Annie's not here, Kara.
The-
She left us.
The interesting
Saying.
part is watching the house blow up because I don't think I've ever seen.
Whoosh.
A house blow up.
That was crazy. Did
And
you
it was
see-
Crazy.
brick.
That's
It's all
the
brick.
interesting part.
I text
How many broken windows do you think the other house has had?
at
Well,
least
that's
4.
the viral part, I should say,
The
not the
interesting
interesting
part is when the house
But
exploded.
that was the viral part that it was going around. That the house is exploding. It's crazy.
And it was a
People died-
YouTuber whose
3
page is
people died in
still up.
Atlanta, and
That
nobody's
is-
talking
yeah,
about
it's
it.
true.
That was last year.
You're right.
Last August.
Last year, but nobody's
No, that
talking
was
about it.
that story was last year.
No.
God, okay, we need to move on. We're moving on.
Okay. Well,
Okay, in summary, a video on TikTok went viral of a house blowing up, and none of us
Last
know
night.
anything else about
we don't
it.
know any of the
I
details.
just said.
You said a house made of
police-
brick. You said picture a brick house.
Yeah,
Who's the
picture a brick
YouTuber?
house.
Who's the YouTuber?
I'll look up his name.
Thank you.
It's in the
Thank
video
you.
Annie
It's
sent.
like Jimmy Woo or something.
No, it's not.
Jimmy Woo is Mr.
We
Beast.
need to move
No,
on.
you're thinking of. Is that his name?
Mr. Beast, Jimmy Cart, Jimmy.
What the?
Jimmy Carter.
Yeah.
James,
No,
he was.
Jimmy.
The house was rented by a name named James Yu.
Thank
he has a
you.
YouTube. Check it out before it's taken down.
Jimmy Yu
Oh my gosh.
is his name.
Okay, so he died.
3 people died
So
last
you
year
No.
in a house explosion in Indiana.
Not one, but 3.
I'll read the news article.
So good.
Then, someone
What
commented
age are we living
saying
in?
they interviewed a guy on the scene and he said the flare gun was used way before the explosion.
Oh, so he shot a flare gun, set his
What?
house on fire, and it blew up the house.
No, because in the video it's just an explosion. There's no
Could a
you don't
flare
see a
gun
fire.
Penetrate like a gas?
How
That's
would
what
you
I'm.
even
That's what I'm
find a
saying.
gas line?
That's
Like,
so.
is
That's
it
what I'm saying.
exposed?
Is he shot a flare gun?
Yes, it caught on
It
fire.
caught on fire in the
Makes
house,
sense.
and the
Yeah.
house fire turned into it caught on fire.
Oh, this
Otherwise,
The
says
you
gas
have to
line.
live
this
in,
says
like,
he was a doctor.
Okay. What was his? Why is he a
Meth.
YouTuber?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
James Yu.
This guy.
meth.
Could be.
James Yu.
Okay, we need to.
Arlington, Virginia.
If
It was
he-
Indiana actually, and it was last summer.
Jeez.
and that's actually old news because 3 people died.
Ugh.
Like, imagine living in a home where there's just like exposed pipes. Like, you live in like this like underground Ninja Turtle
Uh-huh.
type like situation
Industrial.
where you can just like shoot a main gas line in your house.
Do you think it was like
Yippee
that was
ki-yay.
always his plan in case things went sideways? Like
Like, he's like, take out all this drywall in my
He's
house.
like, leave an exposed gas line here, just in case.
They're literally talking about
way.
something we know
In it,
nothing
he
about.
spray painted on the wall like in case of
Okay,
search warrant.
okay.
Batman.
This guy was a little kooky.
He was a doctor, I hear.
This is saying
it's crazy. It's
that-
crazy that we're doing the research
that
now,
over
you
the
know?
years he
Uh-huh.
always got noise
Coming in
complaints.
live, breaking
Okay.
news.
And his
YouTuber,
it's-
typical.
A neighbor described him as a recluse who covered his windows in aluminum foil.
Dude, that's
Oh,
literally the beginning of a Batman movie.
it's sad. It sounds like mental health.
What's that guy?
What's that?
Riddler.
Ave Maria.
Okay.
Hey, John, you want to add anything to the conversation?
No, I don't want
Freaking
to.
conversation leech
TikTok
over here.
time? How was
Yeah,
your
how was
TikTok
TikTok time over there?
was great.
How's Jordan doing?
One thing that I did find out on TikTok was that George Santos was officially kicked out of Congress.
He was
Speaking of the country.
Georgie.
speaking-
Speaking of the country,
That's where I thought you were going with
this
that.
is the wide old country of
but-
New York.
really
He is.
by the way, the memes are hilarious.
He's an absolute
funny.
queen. I will tell you this.
Yeah.
True.
I have never liked
Crazy.
him more than watching
True.
him get
And-
eliminated
And
best
from
Bowen
part-
Congress
Bowen Yang's
on SNL.
showing
The
us.
best
So
part
good.
was now he's on Cameo, so you can
Shut
purchase
up.
a video of him shouting out a loved one. I'm
No
on
way.
Cameo now.
No way.
support
I
us
did
on
the
Patreon
research.
so we
I
can-
looked up how much it costs to get a cameo from George Santos.
How much?
$10.
Does anyone want to guess?
10 grand.
Oh,
10
is it?
grand?
It's not like astronomical, right? It's
Is
got
it
to be
gonna
like.
be 150?
I'm gonna say like $500.
500,
That is
150.
so low.
Yeah, 150.
Really?
I'm just like 2 grand.
Okay, no, it's $200.
Yeah.
To get a personalized.
And he'll
video
just say
from-
whatever you want.
Yeah,
That is such a low bar.
It was like when I first went on, it was like he's not taking any more spots, or it was like closed. And then when I checked today, because
Now he's got time.
I already told Annie about it, and because I was if it was reasonable, I was gonna pay for him to shout out Annie Scoveman
Oh my
for
God.
Christmas.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
wow.
$200 is a lot of money, especially like
You've
paying
spent
that
more
guy.
on dumber stuff, though.
You can do. I have a
dare you.
list of
How
who's
dare
on
you.
Cameo right now and their prices.
Yeah, it's
Carol
should get
Baskin for $300.
Yeah, right.
Hey, all you cool cats and
Christopher
kittens.
Lloyd,
Okay.
$288.
I'll do that for free. Oh, John,
Thank you.
let's go back to the future.
Very nice.
Go ahead, next.
Kareem
That was really
Abdul-Jabbar,
He's a king.
$500.
I feel.
500.
Correct me if you don't agree with this. I feel like Cameo is like where celebrities go to die a
Yes.
little bit.
It is I mean, I don't think there's anything
David Hasselhoff,
wrong with it. Like
Exactly.
Elijah Wood.
I think you could argue that, like, it's kind of a nice thing. I guess if you're talking about like wanting to give back to your fans, I guess if you reasonably priced it and you were like wanted to like shout out fans, it's kind of a nice thing to do. But also, I do agree. It's like if you're hurting for money, I guess it's kind of desperate.
This
don't know.
this
I
I,
feel
think
like-
is the most expensive on this list. Caitlyn Jenner,
Gosh.
Oh.
$2,500
Oh,
Pass.
It's really not that much. I feel like it's not that much.
for it's a 10-second video.
Yeah, to record a video on your phone.
Yeah, but it's
You'd
like,
probably pay that money and be like, I cannot
If the
believe I
person
just spent
really loved
$2,500.
That
Yeah.
person, I guess. If you knew
Yeah.
somebody who like really was
Yeah.
a fan, I guess.
I could see
I just
dishing
feel
out
like-
like $100, $200.
you know what's weird to me
Thousands?
is I
No
feel
way.
like
Yeah, no.
maybe like a sign of it being a place that celebrities die is that like I feel like celebrities make so much more money
Yeah.
doing like
Yeah.
equally as like taxing or equally as like difficult
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Like how hard is it to be a sponsor for or like to have like a sponsorship, like a commercial?
Or like a meet and greet. Like
Endorsement.
you pay a lot of money for meet and greets at concerts and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I'm like
So I'm like, but I
I
guess
feel
it's
like
in
these
person.
are like
money.
I feel like every time I've been on Cameo, it's a lot of like celebrities that know their memes.
Yeah.
They're like realizing like,
Yeah.
oh, it's kind of like they're making
Riding the
fun
wave.
of
Yeah.
themselves
But
a little
I'm like,
bit.
$200 is not worth it, right? Like that
No.
seems like not even a drop in the bucket.
I'll do
Like,
it for $100. I'll do a cameo.
What?
Well.
I just feel
Hey
like
everybody, it's me, Ryan. And
yeah, we'll sell it to
Hey.
Cameo immediately.
Hey,
the moment
5
we get any
5 streams of
recognition.
income.
yeah,
That's one of
okay.
'em.
There you go. Thank you.
It's just
What you just
so-
mentioned?
5
5
streams of income.
It's
don't
a
have
big
that?
thing in financial class. They tell you like you're supposed to have at least 5 streams of income.
But like if you're
the-
if one of your streams
Yeah,
of income
okay.
I
is
got
like
one.
$1 million makeup line, like you're fine.
I feel like it just seems like it's also feeding into that weird parasocial relationship that people already assume they have with celebrities that I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yes.
why would you want to give regular heathens, us, access to you at any time? Like, now you can just make me
not
a
where I
puppet.
thought that was going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously there's a separation. Like when I become a celebrity,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you guys will be the dirt under
Yes.
my shoes.
Well, that's
Okay.
why there's no A-list
Fair.
celebrities on that app.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I.
all-
Jenner.
That's what I'm saying.
Caitlyn Jenner
Mm,
is an
B.
A-list.
That's the
celebrity.
only one I would
B.
be like
B-list.
I think.
B-list.
Yeah.
compared to who?
Yes.
Wait, are you serious? The
It's like-
Kardashians are like literally the top tier.
Yeah, but Caitlyn Jenner's kind of like
She's under.
yeah,
Right
meme-ish.
under.
Caitlyn Jenner was like a renowned athlete
For the older generation, not for us.
Okay. I
No,
rest my
and then
case.
she got this like second life of celebrity when she became Caitlyn Jenner, and then
It's kind of
That's
over
what I'm
now.
saying.
she's
and now-
connected to the Kardashians. Yeah.
Yeah, like
But
who
she's
is
kind
higher
of she's
than
kind of
Caitlyn
got a
Jenner?
foot and a heel in both worlds though, because she's really
That's what I'm
conservative.
saying.
Yeah, she was like running for Congress or
She
something,
was,
or
like,
was gonna like run for
On
president.
Ellen, she got in an argument with Ellen about LGBTQA rights. Like she
Oh,
like
yeah.
is against them.
She is.
Ellen's
She
like,
is.
how can you be?
That's so
against them?"
crazy.
I'm just saying Caitlyn Jenner's like a household name. It's not like you
Yeah.
could tell someone like, oh, I saw Caitlyn Jenner today, and they would be like, who? Like, who do you know that wouldn't
Right.
know Caitlyn Jenner?
But would you
Yeah.
pay $2,500 to get her to like?
That's what I'm saying.
be
Is
like
like,
beep,
how
boop,
are
boop,
you
bop.
so
Imagine?
accessible?
Yeah.
It's kind of funny to think about what she, like
I
how
don't
she would
even-
interact on
ugh.
it.
I wonder what like yeah the line is because if
Yeah.
I was doing Cameo for $2,500, I'll say whatever you want.
Right,
Like,
right.
there is no. I am so like at your
Ew.
disposal. Come on.
Ew.
I also wondered, like, I watched some of them because they have like previews on the app. You can like see
Of things they've done
whatever.
before.
And I wonder, like, if there's a system where, like, if you've already used, like, made a video with a name that's the same name, like, why couldn't you just reuse that video?
You probably could.
Unless
It's like
they
when you
ask
go on
for
YouTube
specific
and type
details.
"Happy Birthday, John," and there's like songs that are like
Right.
"Happy Birthday, John."
Like,
John.
I wonder if there's just like they sit down and they do like a first round and then they see if they can recycle some just for other people.
You just have
know?
a database with every.
I don't know.
In one day, you go through every girl name.
Yes.
Or they just
Happy birthday, bleep. Happy birthday.
So
bleep.
funny.
No, yeah, they
Just-
record the outside parts
Yes,
and then they
yes.
just record her like them saying names.
Happy birthday,
Elizabeth.
John.
Elizabeth.
I'm so glad it's your birthday, John.
It's like not the same at all. It's intentionally different.
This is your year, John.
Happy
I
42nd
take
birthday.
that. I take that if it was like 50% off. Like you can pay the full freight to get like a true personalized video, or you
Yeah.
can pay 50% off for one that we've already have canned, like
I'm like-
ready to rock.
Don't we already have like enough AI
Yeah.
data to do that
Yeah.
ourselves?
That's what. Then I had that thought today. I was like, what if people are just on there? I guess you have to verify as a celebrity, which would make sense. But you know, like I wonder if there was a time where AI people were like scamming people by just pretending to be the celebrity, like doing the
Yeah.
whatever the
Yeah.
what's the face thing.
There was a time
Facetune or
back in the day.
Well, I imagine they're hip to it now.
I feel like AI is
Cameo
pretty
can't be-
new.
Wait, okay. Have you guys heard about the thing celebrities are doing now? It's like I don't know how many celebrities signed up for it, but they've gone through the process of downloading themselves onto this program
Black Mirror.
where people it's literally Black Mirror where people can subscribe to it and they can interact through AI with their favorite celebrities. So like I think Kylie Jenner did it. Like there's like all these celebrities who did it and they agreed to like make it so that people could actually have like conversations with them without actually having conversations.
Damn.
Oh,
Isn't that horrible?
how much does a company like that pay for something?
Can
I
I
have no
download
idea.
myself and talk to me?
You
I want
do
you
that all
to
the time.
guess.
Scott Pilgrim.
The amount of times you've done that in the last year.
I'm like, John, can you just send me my isolated audio from the podcast this week? I just want to have a conversation with myself.
I
want
can
you
think
to
of 2
guess
times you've
how
literally
much-
done that already.
How much it is to have a cameo of Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson.
God.
I'm gonna say
I'm gonna say-
$500.
If
It's a
Caitlyn
lot.
Jenner is $2,500,
But it's $5,000.
and the Santos.
You think Mike Tyson
George Santos is $200.
twice the amount?
Sports people are crazy.
I'm gonna say $1,000.
No, I'm gonna say $500. You need to stop that.
More than 1,000? That's how he talks.
It is. He has a lisp.
5, 10, 15.
No, not
What?
$15,000.
20
app is
grand.
Okay, see that?
20 grand
So
for
there you
Mike
go.
Tyson.
For
What's
10
going on?
seconds?
Know
It better
your
be
worth.
like a movie of
It
him
better
talking
be
about
like
me.
a minute.
He
yeah.
better be narrating my
thing
documentary.
is-
$20,000 for Mike Tyson.
I think the peak of Cameo
psycho.
was all those videos that Gilbert Gottfried was doing.
Yes.
Those were the most unhinged because he would literally say anything, and they'd make him say
Yeah.
like crazy unhinged stuff. We'll show it on the post show.
Honestly,
Yeah, we will.
Honestly, it kind of makes more sense if you're a celebrity like Mike Tyson and you decide
Mike
to make
Tyson.
your price $20,000. It was $20,000, right?
Yep.
20 G's.
If you decide to do that, it almost makes more sense because there's at least one crazy person out there that'll do it, and it'll
For the
pay for
memes.
the other 12 you would have done if your price was lower. So it's
Yeah.
like you might as well put a crazy price. And if one person does it great, you get 20 grand.
I honestly, that's what I was kind of saying. Sports people, like people that are really into like sports and stats and
Yeah.
betting and stuff, sports betting too. It's like I would not be surprised how many people pay 20 grand to hear Mike Tyson do it.
So
I-
weird.
No freaking way, bro.
I bet the numbers are up. But can we find? Is there any way that we can find out those numbers?
That stat.
How many times he's done it?
Hey Siri, look that up for us.
My-
What do you think this is?
Your AI DJ on Spotify can look that
You've
up.
been listening to some real bullshit this year. Oh, my pingy.
The AI DJ is
Gosh.
pretty crazy.
It's
Honestly.
so wild.
I listened to it one time. It's so awesome.
It's so unhinged. She's
I've
like,
never listened
you've
to
been really in your sad girl era, so we're gonna play some music
No
for
way.
you. And like,
I
it's
I
not
hate
that,
the AI. Yes, it is.
but it is
yes,
that,
it is.
basically.
I hate that AI. It's so bad too.
It's so bizarre.
Oh,
Well,
you
guys-
can get Floyd Mayweather
Oh, he's
for 15
cool.
grand.
Right, basically. Oh no, I'm
What?
thinking of
What
McGregor.
was that?
I'm the other
What
guy.
was that?
McGregor. Right. You're gonna do a cameo.
Ryan, that is not Mick Jagger.
McGregor.
That it's also not McGregor. He was like
Guys,
a garbage disposal.
We want to thank Texas Roadhouse for all their love and support for the show. And we also want to thank our Patreon supporters. Love you guys.
And thank our country.
And
No.
and Miley, I just want to
What?
say I'm a big fan
Miley.
of yours.
That's
If
not
you're
how
watching
we're ending
this,
the episode.
I want you to know we need to clip Kara's explanation
so good.
of the house
It's so
exploding.
good.
oh my god.
This is almost a news show.
This is like the
We're an
onion.
entertainment
This is literally
organization.
the onion.
Well, Isn't Fox News like it's not categorized as a news organization? It's categorized as like an amusement, whatever.
Don't get your dad riled up, man.
I
Don't,
swear.
don't do that.
I swear.
Not this week. It's Christmas.
That's true. You're right.
Christmas.
Cheer up, who?
Christmas.
It's Christmas.
I
Wow.
hate that. Oh, I genuinely hate. I hate the Grinch. I'll say it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay, end it. End it now.
Okay, on the couch as always, Kara Tafoya, Olivia Tafoya. I'm Ryan.
I'm John.
and we'll see you next week on
What
the
the
Podcast. I almost said Annie the Scopes Government. She's not here. It's a trash truck.
Good to have you back.